Hey everybody, happy Sunday. So I sat outside yesterday and allowed my sky channels to just change and flip and present and show me. So there's similar energies that I see in beings, and then some things were a little bit different. So I just allowed myself to be there, be present, and just allow what wanted to present in ways that I may not understand it. But instead of asking a lot of repeated questions, I just assumed the position of relaxing and seeing things through my physical eyes and then closing them and seeing things through my energetic eyes. And so it will present a little bit differently. The contrast is different. And then I got no sleep last night because I could hear conversations going on and just a lot of things happening. And so I know it's my body integrating new energies, releasing old energies that don't serve. So I just have to get up and stretch and just allow the time to just do what it's going to do, and to breathe and to self-soothe and to accept when I do finally get to doze off, and when I awaken and when I doze off again, or I'm just awake tossing. So I learn not to fight it, just to allow the energies to present and to assume that, I may not be of the most vivacious today, but I will get through my day with grace and ease because I choose it. So I got my Lemurian Star Child cards out and I was just shuffling through them when a card that I haven't seen before presented. And I think that it has divine timing. So I'm just going to read you a little bit about it. So it is the Tree of Life. It's the number 10, which means the number 1. So Circle of Life, clear energies, channel for divine energies, Taurus, layers of energy fields, cycle of life, keep your energy fields clear. And the message is, as the Tree of Life, I encompass all realms from the roots to the heavenly glory. And I'm going to read you a little bit more. I am the Tree of Life, the collective energy of life. Nothing ever dies or gets reborn. A presence only makes a transition into a different dimension. Allow me to take you to this dimension, to show you that you are free and eternal. To feel confident, don't see yourself as a mortal fragment, as separate from eternal tree. Expand your consciousness to a dimension where you are the Tree of Life. Feel the wisdom and trust that you have as the Tree of Life, embracing the whole earth and many earths with your roots and your branches. So, old friends wishing you to speak with you. This is a friend that is a giver of life, that holds the wisdom and is the conduit of the sacred water and immortality. This being that wishes to spread its gifts before you is the Tree of Life. Under the Tree of Life, you feel a seat in its trunk where you can comfortably listen to its wisdom. Now it goes on to say a whole lot more about it with the blueprint and the template. And the affirmation is simply, I am eternal life. I am eternal life. I am eternal life. So as I was watching the Sky Show and the channels were changing and adjusting, I knew to just sit presently with whatever was going on without a whole lot of human mental monkey mind static. And so I allowed myself to connect with my breath and just observe. And it's what I did all night long. I just observed the voices I heard. I observed my in and out of what appeared to be sleep. I observed my nervous system as I tossed and turned. I observed my body as I got up and just stretched on the floor, tried to snap, crackle, pop these bones, and to just be present because I am an eternal being. And I am maneuvering in and out of dimensions, even in my physical form. My energetics are seeing, and then they see from the inner eye. They see, sense, and feel from the physical. They see, sense, and feel from the eternal part of my spirit, my soul. So not fighting against the elements and getting aggravated or frustrated. I just surrendered to the endless possibilities of flowing in and out of different dimensions, trusting and knowing that I'm okay. I heard very different sounds, and some of which I knew were communication in human, and others were not in human. And then in the wee hours of the morning, I woke to knocking. And so it was almost like a bird, a big bird, was on the roof, and I'm in an N-unit townhouse. And my bed is at the N-unit, the exterior wall. And so it was like Morse code. So instead of getting frustrated at really, I just went, okay. So I just sat with the knocking, the different type of knocking, and some felt like it was inside the wall. And I have a brick exterior, so I know it wasn't pecking on the exterior. I could feel it above me where there are no gutters on the side. And it sounded like it was inside the roof, and then on top of the roof, and then in the wall. So it was echoing in the whole chamber of where my bed and my head was. Nowhere else in the room, just specifically in the vicinity and the dome of my head, from side to side and above. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Another interesting thing is I see this a lot as an orb. It comes in my room, it's in the sky, it's in different places, and it will shape like a face that I recognize and a face I don't recognize, human, non-human. And isn't it interesting that I picked this card, and this tree of life, looks like eyes, nose, some ventilation for mouth. So it's a very, very beautiful card. And it's a number 1, being a 10. And the tree of life represents so much. And I don't look at it at all from anything biblical, because that's gone from my brain space. This is from a whole different spiritual realm for me. So I hope that you can see, sense, and feel that as well. And I hope that this card brings you some enlightened peace today as we're going through this accelerated changes internally and externally. And I'm being really told to just rest into the body and to breathe and even massage your feet. Get in touch with the soles of your feet that are connected into the roots of Mother Earth and into the beacon and transmitters that are placed all over her. And then there's beacons and transmitters above you that go through you. So communication's happening all the time. It just isn't necessarily in a language that you understand, but trust that it is for your highest, my friends. And if you want to talk about it or would like to maybe figure out where you start or where you are on this path, make a session with me at embodimentofthesoul.com. Yeah, just feel it. All right? Walking, living, loving light. Anchor that with intention. Place your attention in all of that column of light. All right?